Hello everyone, welcome to our makeup stream from yesterday. I will be doing Warframe and she will be doing ESO. These might not be particularly long streams because I have done a lot of cleaning and I cannot promise how my energy will be. So, I also apologize if you hear munching. Made a nice shade, made amazing food. Yes. 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 You're so cute.
What do you want? The orcs smell, the Nords are rude, and the Bretons... Gods, don't get me started on the Bretons.
Have you ever looked at these statues? I mean, really looked at them. Legends carved into bronze or stone. The work of hundreds of hours, likely crafted by people who didn't know a thing about their subject matter. And for what purpose, do you think?
Aww. Thank you for the treat cushion, darling.
And who decides who we honor and remember? The victors, of course, for they get to write the history. But there are two sides to every story. No one remembers the losers. They fought for what they believed in and failed, and so they are forgotten. To the vanquished, this isn't the statue of a hero. It's a tribute to a tyrant. Many see me in the same way, a tyrant, forcing my ideas upon the people. They say I'm wrong, that I'll destroy the Orsimer. They seek to turn everyone against me.
I love
I
you too,
get
darling.
reports. Things my advisors think I need to know.
What?
One report claims that the Wood Elf
You
is
don't want me
keeping
to say that?
company with Bosrog. When two of my
Guys,
scouts
she wants
confronted
my
her,
love.
she killed them both. I'm
Caboose.
concerned that Bosrog has turned Eveli against us. Evely aids my enemy. The Wood Elf has chosen the wrong side. I worry that you might follow her example. But I have a moot to prepare for, and I've said what I had to say. When you see Evely, I expect you to do the right thing.
Yes,
I
I'm
love
sure you
cities.
are. I have a message
People,
for you.
the noise, the chaos. Is it strange that I find it...
I thought that was you when I saw you enter the keep. You were in there so long, though, I was beginning to think you'd never come back out. It's scary, isn't it? Malakath this and Trinimac that, and all that talk about traitors in the court. Right. A little wood elf gave it to me. Described you to a turn and asked me to deliver this letter. Not sure why she was hiding under that hood, or why she spoke with a funny accent. But I haven't met that many wood elves, so... As a matter of fact, although it didn't make a lick of sense to me, she said the letter itself wasn't important. She said that what really matters is the beginning of every thought. Maybe you'll understand it, because I certainly don't. You know, come to think of it, maybe the message is in some kind of code. Well, maybe, if there's actually a hidden message and it's not just some weird poem. I have a friend, sort of. Name's Kalina. She just arrived in the Mages Guild, and she's the smartest person I know. She could help you, probably.
This won't do. This just won't do at all. What were the orcs thinking, giving us this decrepit old building? This is hardly a proper location for the Mages Guild. Oh, I'm sorry. Is there something I can help you with? A coded message? You mean as in spies and such? That's not something I'm usually asked about. Reagents, soul gems, spells. Those are my usual areas of expertise. Not sure I can be of much help in this, but perhaps I can offer a bit of advice. Coded messages, if that's what this is, tend to contain patterns. The message, or the poem in this case, usually doesn't mean anything as a whole. The real message is in the tiny snippets. Try looking at the words differently. Maybe that will help.
Come on, click on ahead. Come on. Shit. Okay.
waiting, right here.
We're very particular when it comes to our clientele here. We have to be, what with the key.
Magic is like strong wine. If you're not used to it, it can make you drunk.
I hate this place. Nothing but dry bread and old turnips to eat. I never should have gotten on that cart. Drink me under the table? Me? Nah.
I'd love to engage in a meaningful conversation.
Damn moot. First the king invites outsiders, and now this? It's no wonder we don't have any rooms left to rent. Plenty to eat and drink downstairs, though, so feel free to go and bother the bartender. A wood elf and 2 orcs? Sounds like the beginning of a bad limerick. Sorry, we don't see that many of the little elves around here, so I really can't help you. My apologies. I couldn't reveal anything until you said the proper words. Take the stairs down into the storage area. Look for an opening in the wall. It leads to our most private set of rooms.
Come, do your trading here! We can't just walk into the Voshrock base. That's suicide.
We have to find out what the Vashrak have planned. If we wait for them to strike, it will be too late.
Whatever they're planning, it's going to happen soon. They just about told me as much when they threw me into my own prison.
Maybe we should have left you in there. For all we know, you deserve to be in prison.
Listen to me, Elf. I didn't attack anyone. I left Orsinium and they ambushed me.
I sent you to rescue the Chief Everlee. I wouldn't have done that if I believed he was guilty.
You lied to us, High Priestess. You knew who you were sending us to rescue the entire time. This feels like one giant trap, and we walked right into it.
Ah, you found us. I'm sorry that Everlee is upset, but I did what had to be done. Please, let's talk.
I'll be right back. Going to grab a throw blanket.
Okay. Damn it.
Back. I think that cold front is starting to arrive. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Wrong pipe. Good for the AC is running right now. You want me to turn it off? Huh?
This is taking longer than I thought.
Fair.
I know you have questions, and you're probably just as angry with me as Everlee. But please hear me out, I beg you. There are deadly plots unfolding, and we're all in terrible danger. I withheld certain details, yes, but I had good reasons. If cultists killed Basrag in Trinamak's name, it would have started a civil war. And if Kurog found out you were trying to rescue Basrag, you would never have been allowed to leave the city. Basrag's shield wife approached me after the Vashrak attacked Farron's stronghold. She knew the king would do nothing for those who didn't accept his rule. Chief Basrag was ambushed at the same time the temple was being attacked. Someone wanted to blame Basrag for the Malakath fanatics, while also removing the chief from the battlefield. It was a brilliant plan. Fortunately, you were able to foil it. And now, thanks to Basrag, we know what the Vashrak are planning next. The Vashrak want to make a statement, something big. Basrag thinks it involves the Moot, where all the chiefs will be gathered. We need more information. Someone needs to enter the old Trinamak temple to the west and learn more about their plans. I'll send scouts ahead, but you'll need to get inside and do whatever it takes to uncover the exact nature of their plan. Lives are at stake, remember that. Now please, talk to Everlee. We need her. You have to convince her to help us. You two have your orders. Scout the temple exterior. The others will join you shortly.
Finally! Something to do that doesn't involve a message.
I hate this situation. I really do. Being a hero, that's supposed to be pure and honest. Good is good and evil is evil, you know what I mean? But nothing here is clear-cut. I can't tell the good guys from the bad. I'm not even sure whose side I'm on anymore. When Basrag and I sneaked into the city, 2 guards got lucky and happened to be in the right place at the right time. They attacked. I just reacted and let my arrows fly. But I killed 2 guards who were just doing their job. They probably have loved ones, pets. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I knew you were going to say that. Still, I'm not sure I can get past Solgra's lies. She tricked us into helping Chief Basrag, and I'm still not sure about his role in all this. All right, you can count on me, but I'm doing this for you, not them. I can do that. Besides, it'll be nice to get out of a city. Try to forget about the price on my head for a while. All right, let's do this. But be careful out there, will you? I can't afford to lose the only person I really trust.
Oh no, you took 5,000 credits. Not like I have 2 million of it.
entrance has to be somewhere in those hills.
It's certainly
I've got
well
good
hidden.
news.
If Basrug lied to us, then we're probably about to meet with horrible, horrible deaths.
I've got good news, disappointing news, and downright awful news. The good, Basrog's instructions were easy to follow. The disappointing, I have no idea how to find the entrance, and there's no way to get inside without being attacked once we do. I lost a bet with Talvia, and now I owe him a traditional Valenwood dinner. You know, the kind wood elves like to eat. I can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes what kind of meat he's eating. It'll be priceless. Yeah, I guess I just needed to get out of the city. I was seriously depressed when I wound up on the King's Most Wanted list. Thanks for pushing me. Infiltrating a cult is certainly better than hiding in a hole someplace. Well, with all the runners we spotted, we know we're in the right place. We just need to find a way to get inside without being noticed.
Coconut Head, hi!
No. We might be able to do something
No, but
with
I am
those
happy you came.
higher-ranking
Come on now.
cultists in the fancy masks. Well, a few of the masked cultists passed this way a little while ago. Then we heard a large commotion over there to the west.
Damn it.
I can't be sure, mind you, but I think those Volshrok
I fucking hate you, bitch.
Well, they could have walked into an, Talvia thinks, well, he thinks that the group might have walked into an Acharter mating ritual. The sounds from the west, the screams. Ifri's bow, the noise was horrible. Then it got real quiet. I don't think it went well for the cultists. Just don't get too close to those Acharters. I hear they become extremely violent when anything interrupts their frolicking. We'll look around on our own and meet you inside. Good luck!
What do you think you'll make with that?
Jeremy? What's up? Is anything in your stream? Are you doing something in your stream? Huh.
I just realized I hadn't tested your stream audio, so I was doing that.
Everything's done good? Cool.
This is a great area for harvesting.
You're late. Another straggler? Turnaback looks poorly upon those with no sense of urgency. To the left. Go!
This illusion is so weird. It looks like I'm wearing robes, but I feel so unencumbered.
This is like the time I licked one of our great
okay.
Hexes. I feel so
That works.
exposed.
It's merely an illusion bound to the amulet. Nothing to be concerned about. I've seen these used at festivals and grand balls back home.
I wonder if they come in different colors.
My tutors like to tell me that words and stories are a form of magic. If you put them together properly, you can weave entire worlds.
Don't be alarmed. It's just me. I find this illusion spell to be quite liberating. Evelie has a plan. You should talk to her before we head out.
Evelie's plan puts you and I into the thick of things. Fine by me. I wanted to see if everything our wood elf says about you is true. Speaking of which, Evelie wants to talk to you before we go inside.
Looks like you found an amulet too. But tell me, was I right? Did the Achates get all frolicsome on those cultists? Wait a moment. Your amulet's cracked. You weren't supposed to break it, you know. Well, the illusion seems to be holding up, at least for now. Hopefully it won't fail at a particularly critical moment. Anyway, I think we should split up and cover more ground. That's the best way to find what we're looking for quickly. This place is enormous. Besides, you never put all your acorns in one basket. We need to find out what the Voshrak are up to, and fast. Flies and I will look around out here, while you and Tal see what the high-ranking cultists are meeting about. Good idea. And let's not take too long. Lives are depending on us. And speaking of lives, make sure Tal stays safe, will you? He isn't as experienced as we are. I'm afraid his wide-eyed enthusiasm is going to get him injured. Stay safe. Flies and I will meet up with you later.
I guess we're really doing this, aren't we? All right. We can do this. We just sneak in, find out what we need to know, and get out. I mean, it's just a meeting. We have these amulets. We'll be fine, right? It's the whole reason I came to Hrothgar. To show that I can fight. To prove myself, to my family, to everyone. I'm more than just a scribe destined to spend his whole life behind a desk. This will show everyone what I'm capable of. Oh, that's where you're wrong, my friend. I come from a long line of warriors and mages, but most of my family considers me to be the tarnished fruit on the tree of golden pears. It's time for me to show them who I really am. I knew you'd understand. When your father is a royal mage, your mother is one of the Queen's Guard, and your sister almost single-handedly won the Battle of Sunken Spire, well, let's just say, I've got a lot to live up to. Now, let's go do this!
Ah!
Trinimac, hear our prayer. Guide our weapons and alert us to all dangers. Grant us the courage to complete the trial you place before us.
That doesn't sound good. I thought we were just spying on a meeting.
You, the chosen of the Vashrak, have shown bravery against
Honey,
the
I don't
Malakath
care how many
heretics,
fucking
even going so
meat
far as to
shields you put in
invade the
front of
temple
you.
we love and cherish.
I will still
One
cleave through them all. I don't
challenge
care. Come
A
here.
challenge to test you, to select the most worthy for our most important mission.
Go on ahead. I'm going to read these scrolls and choose a blessing before we start this trial.
Elder Azul will answer any questions you have. Now, in Trinimac's name, may you find great honor or an honorable death.
You stand among the holy words of Trinimac. Read the scrolls carefully and choose a blessing to help you in the coming trial. The mission before us requires the best the Vashrak has to offer. This trial will determine those select few through a test of wits, speed, and strength. Trinimac himself will winnow the iron from the ore. Oh, the details are the purview of those who complete the mission, but Trinimac thanks you for volunteering, no matter how things turn out. If you succeed and do as the Council demands, all will be revealed. Fail, and death is your only reward. The last part of the trial requires that you obey the Council without question, but you won't have to deal with that until the very end. Remember, if you succeed, you will be named a Chosen of Trinimac and allowed to partake in the sacred mission. That's a strange question for someone who holds your rank. Haven't you learned this much already? The Temple's leaders are too forgiving. They live in harmony with non-believers. Trinimac is a god of war. He does not tolerate false gods such as Malakath. Soon it won't matter, though. We have agents at work within the city, even as we speak. Patience, Overseer. All will be revealed in good time. First, complete the trials and prove your worth in this endeavor. Then, all will be revealed. And if you fail, it won't matter, for the dead have little use for knowledge.
I don't think this is just some routine meeting. What in Akatosh's name are they talking about? A trial? Trinamac's blessing? Sounds kind of dangerous to me. My father always says,
Just gonna sit here
the
wait
rabble
people.
face death every day, while the brave always find a way to defeat it. I've never been exactly sure what he meant, but I think I know now. Yes. Yes, I do. This is what I came here for. This is my time to shine. Besides, you're here with me. We'll watch each other's back and come out victorious in the end.
Have you studied the scrolls? Do you know the words of Trinamac, and are you ready to enter the gauntlet? The only aid you will receive is the blessing that you choose, so make your selection wisely. So, which blessing have you decided upon? Will you accept the blessing of Avalion and become one with the wind? Or will Vaya's resolve protect you from the coming trial? Or perhaps Usanok's rage will grant you the strength to succeed? Then let Trinamac's swiftness guide you through the gauntlet.
Listen well, for I do not like to repeat myself. To unlock the door, you need to activate the 4 switches. The Vosh rock inside will try to stop you. You will be timed. If you take too long, the switches reset and you will need to begin again. Others may pass you and take the position you fight for. And don't worry about killing anyone. They're certainly going to try to kill you. Trinamac favors the victorious in battle. If followers fall, they are not worthy. The Voshrock understand that. So should you. Your time starts now.
No remorse! That's it. Are you hurt?
It was tough, but we made it. I knew we could do it. You did great back there. I have to say, I'm impressed. Just give me a moment to catch my breath. It might be an illusion, but I'm sweating like an orc under here. We did, didn't we? I'm pretty sure that was because the Voshrak were busy trying to deal with you. I'm beginning to understand why Everlee admires you so much. The Council, right. I wonder what they're going to ask us to do as our final test. Whatever it is, we can't hesitate. Lives are depending on us. We need to find out as much as we can about this sacred mission they keep going on and on about.
Completed the gauntlet so quickly. Your disguise is not needed here. I know who you are. You show great courage to stand before us. But what are you truly willing to sacrifice? Are your intentions as pure as ours? We've donned the false god's armor, attacked and killed true believers within a sacred temple, all for the sake of the sacred plan. Will you make that same sacrifice? Your final test starts now. Are you here to harm us or to join us? To make the Awesomers stronger than they ever imagined? Show us where your loyalty lies. Spill the blood of your ally in Trinamac's name and display your true devotion.
Hey, my amulet stopped working. And did they just say something about spilling my blood? Oh my, you're not considering following through with this, are you? That's insane!
Make your choice.
Move to flank!
The day is ours!
I'll ward the door while you search the room. Find out what they're planning. Then go and let the others know. See what you can find in here. We can't let all of this be for nothing. I'll stay here and ward the doors so the cultists don't follow you. Go find the others and tell them about the danger facing the moot. Anyone could be a Vashrak, which is going to make it hard to spot them before they strike. Go. I'll be fine.
I should be back. I go to the restroom.
That was easy.
poison scent in a dank swamp. What happened in there? The mood around here became very tense all of a sudden. Wait, where's Talvia? The river doesn't always flow downstream, my friend. Did you know that these ruins appear bigger on the inside than they do from the outside? Ah, the mysteries of architecture. But you should speak to Evelie. She's anxious to know what you found out.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried about you. We've found out some... Where's Talvia? All by himself? Are you sure he can handle that? What am I saying? Of course you're sure. We managed to find out that the attack on the temple was a ruse perpetrated by the Vosh Rock. That was right before our amulet stopped working. Yeah, I was suddenly as naked as an ash tree that had lost its last leaf of the season. Good thing we stashed our gear nearby. Anyway, the temple attack was all to place the blame on Basrog. The chief is innocent. I didn't help a murderer. That's something, but not enough to provide the edge we were hoping for. We'll just have to be careful. Anyone could be working with the Voshrock. I don't know about you, but all this intrigue is starting to make my head hurt. Blythe and I will go warn Chief Basrog. This whole thing? It's stranger even than any Investigator Vale story I've ever read. Here, take this. I found it and thought you should have it. For protecting Tal. I appreciate that.
Let's hit the trail. That should come in handy.
Come and take us! Let's go find a problem to solve. And maybe get paid for it.
Keep quiet. If my kinsmen see us together, they will kill us both. I need your help. My tribe seeks the Vengeful Eye, a token of Malakath's favor. When we find it, we will march to the nearest stronghold and raze it to the ground. Then the next, and the next. I want you to find the Vengeful Eye and take it from this place. If it's never found, there is no Vengeful March. My tribe returns to the Reach. The stronghold remains standing. We both win. My tribe reveres Malakath, but we are nothing to him. His fighting with Hrothgar's orcs serves to amuse a Daedric prince. Nothing more. The Hag Ravens would know the moment I held it in my hands. Better if I never even saw the thing. Somewhere in these catacombs. Likely among the grave goods. We've searched one wing thoroughly without success. I expect it will be found in the other.
They made their choices. So be it. Oblivion, take you! That's the last of them. That's over with, I suppose.
Did you find the Vengeful Eye? Do you have it with you? Good. Don't show it to me. The Hag Ravens know things about those who serve them. I'm not... You know, I never expected to actually find it. know what should happen next. A vengeful march across Hrothgar, from here to the statue of Malakath. According to the Hag Ravens, its bearer will carry Malakath's blessing. With the champion of the Winterborn crowned by Malakath, we could then march on Orsinium. The orcs of this land want anything related to Malakath, so maybe they'd pay for it. I don't know. I've never been to Orsinium. I hear it's big. Although, giving it to them will make Orsinium a target for my tribe. Long ago, 2 orc brothers tried. They planned to melt it down in the forge near Malakath's great statue. But one heard whispers, slew his kin, and took the vengeful eye for himself. Not the best idea. My ancestor killed him and took it off his corpse. Mercedine, Beast of the Reach, daughter of Evandine Tusk Collector, made general in the siege of Old Orsinium for her abject ferocity.
Amy? Oh, hey, Xeroxon. How you doing, man? As I just
Hi,
get back.
Xeroxon. How are you doing? Whoa, darling. I think you have me way too loud in your stream.
Why? Same volume as ever. Yeah, the same volume as ever.
Darling, mute yourself for just a second. We're doing all right, Xeroxon, though now he's arguing with me about my volume in his stream, saying it's the same as ever, lol. See, Xeroxon knows. Plus I'm the tech person here, as you always say. I know when a setting has gone funny.
Not unless the fact that I know I haven't touched a fucking single thing. The OBS itself. I turned it down though.
I've clipped it on your stream. Hear for yourself.
Hello there, fellow gamers. Did you hear about Cyrox and Zyfretin and their love for the last spell? They've been gaming for over 2 decades. That's impressive. Let's all give them a round of applause.
Sell it in Orsinium for all I care. But do it before the Hagravens read the entrails, or the Winterborn will come for you. Now to make a show of helping with the search. Hopefully we'll soon be gone, as should you be.
This is a great area for harvesting. Will be ours!
Still the blood.
Mortals, you summon me to destroy me? Such
Yeah, it is fun. It's a fun game.
This is a great discovery. Why? 10 years. Shirella and I spent 10 years looking for the tomb of Baloth Bloodtusk. Now that we find it, she says it's not his. Our moment of glory. Why would she ruin it? Baloth Bloodtusk was an orc hero, cruelly slain by Gaiden Shinji in a rigged duel, and buried in a tomb lost to time. Lost until now. This should be a day to celebrate orc heritage. Instead, Shirella spouts nonsense. Shirella swears this is Gaiden Shinji's tomb. Orc stone in orc lands, honoring the murderer of Hrothgar's greatest hero? Preposterous. I'll be grateful if you get through to Shirella. I already wrote Orsinium about our findings. Can you imagine if she denies Baloth Bloodtusk's tomb in front of the king's people? I could never live it down. Baloth Bloodtusk was the finest warrior to call Hrothgar home. Some say he was an avatar of Malakath himself. Those people are idiots. The wild boar died, just like anyone else. Don't believe the tales. He didn't wrestle giants, slay dragons, or ride a giant bear. But he carved out a place for my people when orcs were seen as little more than beasts. Had Gaiden Shinji not betrayed him, Daggerfall and Sentinel would be orc cities. 30 years into the siege of Old Orsinium, Gaiden Shinji challenged Baloth Bloodtusk to determine its fate. As the defenders watched the duel, Shinji's order of Diagna slipped inside and opened the city doors. My people were slaughtered, and then it's unclear. According to legend, Baloth Bloodtusk's fury at the honor of men drove Shinji to defeat. But rather than lose a duel, Shinji ordered 10,000 archers to kill them both. And that was that. The story is told in every orc stronghold. No matter the variation, Baloth Bloodtusk always ends up betrayed in his duel with Gaiden Shinji. The few surviving orcs from Old Orsinium had every reason to hate Shinji. Shirella's theory is career-ending madness. Denying the tomb of Baloth Bloodtusk to this king? The Orsinium Guard will have her slowed march to Friendship Gate. How can a Hrothgar scholar find work if she's banished from Hrothgar?
I saw you speak with Losrith. I know he's upset, but he's wrong about this tomb. The remains of Gaiden Shinji are inside, not Baloth Bloodtusk. The door to this tomb commemorates Gaiden Shinji's final duel. His image is identical to engravings from that period. There's no question it's him. He respected every opponent he challenged. That's reflected in the depiction of Baloth Bloodtusk, his final opponent. Yes, he's the orc opposite Shinji, which is why this can't be Baloth Bloodtusk's resting place. Though venerated by Hrothgar's orcs, Baloth was little more than an opportunist. Why would an orc mercenary's tomb honor the Redguard who murdered him? We don't know. The door won't open, so it's all theory. But I'll stake my reputation on this being Gaiden Shinji's tomb. I fear the king's people will be overzealous when they realize I'm right.
Okay, see you, Xeroxon.
Thanks for the lurk, Xyrox and Zyfredin. Hope you're having a spooktacular time. Jinx the ghostly companion wishes you a beautiful rest of your day.
They hold Gaiden Shinji responsible for Old Orsinium's destruction. When they see this is actually Shinji's tomb, at best Losrith will be banished for his find. At worst, Shinji's bones will be ground to powder, cooked into a pie, and served to the king. The indentations by the door are for burial urns, no doubt some sort of key. If you can open the tomb with the proper urns, I can safeguard Shinji's remains. There are catacombs nearby with similar stonework to this tomb, but they're crawling with Winterborn. Try there. Look for a monument stone of some kind. If you can find them in the catacombs, I'm certain the burial urns will open Gaiden Shinji's tomb. And avoid the Winterborn if you can help it. The greatest hero in an era of heroes. He's remembered for his skill with the blade, but his wisdom defined the future of the Redguard people. Shinji once wrote, "Honor wears the face of your final opponent." It's why Baloth Bloodtusk is connected to him.
That should come in handy.
Shake it off! You can do it! Sheath your weapons. The battle is won. Courage brings victory. Steady there. Deep breaths.
Baloth Bloodtusk has reinforced Orsinium. Our losses to his savage sons were considerable.
Your king should call off the siege. The battle is unjust.
Shinji, Mercedine now commands us. The siege will not end.
Mercedine? The Beast of the Reach is your general?
There's another way. Challenge Baloth to a duel.
You could end the siege with a swing of your blade.
The orcs will never agree.
The orcs love Baloth more than their own king. He'll agree. His people have bled enough.
What would your king say? He appointed Mercedine.
King Joal suggested this. He needs a victory and won't care who delivers it.
Then it shall be. The Order of Diagna will march to Orsinium. Tamal, come speak with me. Do you see how King Joal forces my hand? If I refuse to challenge Baloth Bloodtusk, the Breton king will demand Lord Tristan do so in my place. My obedience, or my friend's life. This is what kings call leadership. No. I do not slight Lord Tristan. He leads the Knights of the Dragon. His honor and skill with a blade are without question. But Baloth Bloodtusk will see that, and use Tristan's honor against him. The orcs claim him a warrior without equal. Of more importance, so do his opponents. Cunning, quick, and patient. He bides his time, and then strikes. A style that adapts to his opponents. There are few left with skill to match my own, so the duel itself is an honor. After all, doesn't honor wear the face of your next opponent? Ha! You've spent too much time around me, Tamal.
The Order of Diagna shall fight beside my Knights of the Dragon. Truly a good day. Wouldn't you agree? Tamal, was it? Am I saying that correctly? Wonderful. I expect we won't be at Orsinium for long. With the Blade Master set to duel Baloth Bloodtusk, we can end the siege before General Mercedine turns it into a bloodbath. The Orc King forced King Joal's hand. By publicly praising the Orc raiders who struck across the Vuelsay River, King Golkar doomed his city in the mountain. A Daedric zealot, I'm afraid. Every fifth word is Malakath. And that's in his diplomatic entreaties. I hear he's far more tedious in person. A lot of spittle. She is an able commander. She leads the Winterborn, the most accomplished of King Joal's mercenary bands hired from the Reach. At times, it seems General Mercedine is more devout in her worship of Malakath than the orcs themselves. Her mother Evandine used to lead the Winterborn. During a raid on an orc village, she showed restraint in merely decimating the populace. Mercedine grew livid when she arrived with reinforcements. Challenged her mother on the spot. According to the tale, she said, harvesting 1/10 of the weeds yields a hardier strain of weed. Best to burn the field so its soil can take another crop. Then she killed her mother, cut out her heart, and ate it. Only those of the Reach know the ways of the Reach. But when General Mercedine left the village, the Winterborn rode at her back. All the villagers were so full of arrows, they resembled pine cones. And Evandine's corpse decorated the altar to Malakath. Long ago, I was a mere squire dining in a tavern. In walked Gaiden Shinji with ragged clothes, a simple blade, and empty pockets. I had very little coin, but I knew he was starving. I offered to share my meal in return for a friendly duel. I had no idea it was the Blade Master himself. In those days, I sought to learn from anyone who knew how to wield a blade. He had a way about him, an inherent confidence in movement. I lost, repeatedly. Each time he calmly explained how he had defeated me, then urged me to try again. There was no shame in losing. He was that good. I absorbed every lesson as best I could, yet no duel lasted beyond 3 seconds. We ate and talked. He was... well, he's always been Shinji. Then he left. I never learned his name. Years later, Blade Master Gaiden Shinji spoke in support of my promotion. He said, "The best leader is a constant student." None were more surprised than I.
Practice makes the master.
Alright. I don't feel like waiting for the fucking... So I'm going to play PT first? Yeah. That's how
They made their choices.
gonna cook.
Sir, in addition to the King's letter, Lord Tristan wishes to convey his sincere condolences.
Sir, I am no knight. Call me savage as you would behind our backs.
I will not, sir. Treat all with honor until proven otherwise, as my Lord Tristan teaches.
Does your Lord Tristan think I'm above killing the messenger? Especially a message such as this.
I do not presume, sir. I deliver the message as my lord requests, and his condolences.
Well, presume yourself a bowl of stew before you run back to your lord. I'll not feed you to my cubs today.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Oracle, we must speak.
I shall not speak while your master awaits. I refuse to give him any excuse.
Tomorrow the savage sons march to kill 10,000 Bretons. And before we arrive, King Golkar will crap out another statue of Malakath to line Orsinium's halls. What's a siege without garish celebration? The king can preach orc unity all he wants, but what he means is fealty. For us to bleed out in a dagger fight he started with the Bretons. Us? Join that losing battle? Not if he paid our weight in alien nose hash. Told him as much last month. It was. Until a few minutes ago. Another king, that Breton king, Joal, just sent me a letter. Told me my fool brother Rokog died to Breton forces at Orsinium. But then, he turned it into a job offer. Fight with me or the same will happen to you, blah blah blah, you're too dumb to notice a subtle threat, so I'll throw it in your face. And now we march. King Joal wants to play at spilling blood. I'll carve him a river from here to Daggerfall. Oracle, you goat diddler. Get some food.
I would thank your master for the stew. It is quite delicious. I serve my Lord Tristan, as you serve Baloth Bloodtusk. But you don't exactly serve him, do you? Oracle, wasn't it? I've noticed. You insult one another, then laugh about it. The savage sons allow him to lead? Is that it? It's not the sort of honor I know, but I can see how he earned your respect. What? No! Mercedine's troops were to blame for... I cannot speak for Lord Tristan or my king, but for myself, this siege should have ended years ago. It pleases none but the crows. Because I serve a lord and obey his commands. Because my lord serves a king and obeys his commands. It is the way of things where I'm from. I've said too much. Thank you for the food. It is an unexpected kindness.
That's over with, I suppose.
I said this is the tomb of Gaiden Shinji.
Lozrith, what is this nonsense?
Shirella speaks for herself. This is the tomb of Baloth Bloodtusk. There is no question.
Well, I have a question. Has your partner lost her damn mind?
None of this will matter once we open the tomb.
At which point, Shirella will be proven
ECG.
wrong.
That I can
Been a while
trust
since
my
I've
partner
touched
to
this.
back my findings? Yes, Lozrith is correct.
Orsinium did not send me to mediate a family quarrel. Figure out whose tomb this is, or I'll have the army drive you out. I'm here on behalf of the king. What are you doing here? Actually, I don't care. Stay out of my way and we're good.
Did you find the burial urn? Good. Better to open it with the king's advisor present. An official visit means he must record the tomb's contents, even if they have nothing to do with Baloth Bloodtusk. Connected? Well, yes, his duel with Gaiden Shinji, but that was their only connection. I don't understand. Perhaps Shinji defeated him as well. But we can reconcile this after we open the tomb.
TCG card shop, Zim.
I knew this would happen. It's all gone so wrong.
Everything. Literally, the only thing I can do is jump and move. Nothing literally works. Alt F4. Yeah.
The king's advisor arrived sooner than expected. Orsinium isn't usually so. Then by all means open it up. She'll see Gaiden Shinji has nothing to do with this tomb. Then we can salvage things with Orsinium. What do you mean? You what? Did you see him murder Baloth Bloodtusk? Or conspire with King Jual to besiege old... That's not what I've read. But we can discuss this after the tomb is open.
I think the game was bugging out because it was treating it as if it was a brand new save file. We said fixes 9% issues. Yep. Plus, you haven't played since quite a few updates. Oh yeah, I probably just need to restart.
I'll be at this again tomorrow.
Okay. Water.
It worked. Shirella, you were right.
Yes, Losrith, I often am.
On a good day, perhaps. Let's continue this inside.
I suppose I could use another break.
I wanted...
's breath. Losrith, do you see this?
These monuments, millennia old, Redguard and Orc stonework, side by side.
Not just that. Order of Diogna and Savage Sons intermingled.
Yeah, empty box
Orc
storage.
stonework
Interesting.
never presents enemies in equal standing.
It seems an impossible thing.
Yet we see it before us. There must be more answers within.
One is clearly Gaiden Shinji, but the other...
Baloth Bloodtusk, memorialized in stone.
This is their tomb. Both of them?
They were mortal enemies. How can this be?
There must be a reason. We should look around, learn how this was possible. Gaiden Shinji's body. It's not displayed as I'd expect it to be. Could it be that he was not Redguard? There are theories, of course. Could this be confirmation?
I'm in the same room as Baloth Bloodtusk and Gaiden Shinji, it seems. There must be an explanation.
Go on, then. Kill me. At least I took a few of you traitorous bastards down before the end. I saw them killing Knights of the Dragon. Then you really don't know? Who are you? Lord Tristan? The one who devised the duel? It won't solve anything. The duel is a trap, but not because of your lord. General Mercedine plans to betray the Orcs, the Redguards, everyone but the Bretons. How well do you know your own king? Jual isn't fighting for peace or for his people. He's here to conquer. When Orsinium falls, Hammerfell remains. But Gaiden Shinji would lead the defense, so best to kill him off before then. Find them. Warn them if you can. The things General Mercedine did when I was her captive. Call me a coward, but I can't go back there. When you find Baloth, tell him, your brother Rokog says you should eat ashes. He'll know I'm alive. To pull Shinji here, they needed Baloth. My death drew my brother in. Mercedine is cannier than she seems. She is the instrument your king chose to enact his plan, and she takes much pleasure in it. She's a vicious one.
She'll be back, everyone.
Death. Says it's in Malakath's name. King Jual's assassins kill Savage Sun and Diagnan alike. Look around. The proof of your king's treachery is before you. Mercedine received orders. They must have come from Jual. Find the orders for your proof. After you warn my brother. Just before the duel, Mercedine called for her personal forces, her Winterborn. They left and I escaped. Maybe they thought I didn't have the strength to run. Maybe they didn't care.
Myself, how long have we fought? 8 minutes. What do you say on that?
That's it.
I shall reconsider the proverb.
You'll have to defeat me to pass it on.
True enough. The best techniques are passed on by the survivors.
That's a good proverb.
Archers, now!
No! Ah! General Mercedine, what have you done?
A duel for a city? Pathetic. King Joy Lee wanted victory, and today I deliver it.
Curse you, General Mercedine! To the depths of oblivion, I curse you!
Fool! If you bear them so much love, fall and die beside them.
General Mercedine killed them both. She dishonored their duel. Dishonored the truce. My wounds. I cannot face General Mercedine like this. You must confront her in my place. I trust your skill, Commander. Quickly! She cannot escape!
Dog! I've simply...
Stay your hand, young orc. Too much blood was spilled this day. Enough heroes lost.
Agreed. The duel. Did you see it? Was there a victor?
I saw a willow and a grot oak dancing in the wind. I thought their styles vastly different, until I realized...
Adhere to the style that defeats your opponent. People used to claim it was Shinji's proverb. Always made Baloth crack a smile. I swore I'd never thank a Breton. Not after what your king did to my home. But when I finally go to the Ashen Forge, I'll tell Malacath the tale of the dragon who slew the beast. That's all you get.
It is done? The Beast of the Reach. Is she dead? Good. The Knights of the Dragon will have no part in King Zhual's treachery. Come, we must collect the bodies. They deserve a better rest than this. It was a mistake to involve the Order in King Zhual's folly. I must atone for that. First, I will honor Shinji's wishes. I won't leave him here for the crows. Gaiden Shinji wished to be buried in the land where he fell, no matter where that might be. Fitting. He never called one place home for long. He also wished to honor his final opponent, whoever that may be. You'd be surprised. They could not miss what Shinji and Baloth tried to do. If his brother does not object, I will see them buried side by side. Today shall be remembered as the day honor came to rest.
They called my brother the Wild Boar. No king ever tamed him, and he fought for his own reasons. But he fought here, for me, for all Orsinium. His sacrifice shouldn't be forgotten.
Memories imparted through water? I know of a similar technique involving stone. Oh, so much to take in. My head is still swimming.
Did you? What happened? I thought I was someplace else for a moment. Someone else. A Breton knight? Whoever built this place, they wanted us to know the truth. Baloth Bloodtusk and Gaiden Shinji tried to end the siege to stop the killing. The only betrayal was King Zhual's. It seems Shirella and I were both right. Patch things up with Shirella. We've worked together for years. I won't let this break us. But please don't tell her. It should really come from me. The king will know the truth. This is Baloth Bloodtusk's tomb, and altering any piece of it will mar his legend. The king won't dare touch Gaiden Shinji's remains, especially not once I write Sentinel with the news. Let the kings argue with each other if they must.
So Gaiden Shinji and Baloth Bloodtusk were pulled into a war neither wanted. They dueled to stop an endless siege. And they died betrayed by the plots of a Breton king? These are not the legends I was raised to believe. Every legend has some truth behind it. Perhaps this tomb will help us find the truth in Gaiden Shinji's legend. And Baloth Bloodtusk as well. He was different than I expected, but I suppose that's the point.
Wondering.
Yes? About what?
Now that we've found Baloth Bloodtusk.
And Gaiden Shinji.
Of course, of course. Such a finding would take months to explore.
It could take years.
Years? Do you think? Yes, it could take years.
What are you saying, Losreth?
Could we, perhaps, well, that is, if you're interested, maybe...
Study this tomb together?
Yes, that is, if you're interested. Are you interested? You're not interested.
On one condition.
Yes? Name it.
Top listing in every journal.
But I thought we'd agreed on alphabetical.
Lozrith, you still can't tell when I'm pulling your tusk?
Oh, so, we continue as we were?
Of course. You can't get rid of me that easily.
Oh, good. That's good.
Despite their blood spilled, the betrayal, mortal enemies put aside their past to commemorate two great heroes. But honor's rest was lost, along with their story. Hatred is harder to forget.
Orcs, Redguards, and Bretons built this place. They buried their dead together. They say a bond is formed on the battlefield, even among enemies. Perhaps both sides tired of death in the end.
And back, everyone.
What do you think you'll make with that?
Taste our steel!
What do you want, buddy? No. Brother, you're asking for a card that's $3. You're asking $3 over market price. No. Fuck off. Yeah, I'll let that slide, actually. Uh, 44. Cool. You cleared out my entire fucking shelf, didn't you? Yeah, you did. Well, actually, you're gonna go fucking scuff this cards. Sure. I don't care about a 40-cent card.
Heal me!
Careful. That one looks dangerous. I'm stuck with choosing to remain still.
You're asking over $100 market price for this fucking card. Brother, what are you smoking? No. Fuck out of here.
This would never work.
If it bleeds, it can be killed.
Sure, I'll take the better looking card. Sure.
Now here's a sight. What do you make of this?
That's not too bad. Yes, brother, you're asking for $50 over market price, dude. I'll do 120. Dog, you're dumb. No.
That was easy.
Rise from the tunnels. Them.
the invaders. Crush.
G6. That's not. No. I just realized that this game is redundant because it's basically called Trading Card Game Card Shop Simulator. I do see your point. Yeah. Also, hi Astron. How you doing? Glad you're doing good. Glad to hear that. No.
I can't take much more of this!
This is a great area for harvesting. Right behind you, partner.
My shop leveled up. Hell yeah.
Forgive me for tracking you. I just had to know. I needed to see for myself. To watch you end it. To show Malakath we are not his playthings. Ha! That it was. Let Malakath gaze upon you. Let him see you are strong enough to deny the will of a Daedric prince. May he never forget. I return to my tribe. The Hagravens will sense their search as hopeless. Perhaps we can finally go home. I should think so. I never touched the relic. They won't know my part in this. Not once. The tribe is home. It's family. We have our differences, but I can't imagine abandoning them. Sometimes I wonder if the Hagravens take that from our thoughts. But not for long. Who truly understands the mind of a Daedric prince? They care little for what we do, even when it foils their schemes. For all we know, you've pleased him. Yes? What about it? Not exactly. It's harder than steel. A powerful distraction in a fight, for those who think it a weakness. Unbearably. I often wake to buzzing and fluttering in my chest, with the occasional nibbling. I have to jump into ice-cold water, then wait for all the beetles to boil out of my chest. It's unpleasant. It's no trouble. I get these questions all the time, even in my own tribe.
I don't think I can do it. Meh. Alright, everyone. This is where we're going to end the stream. Like I said at the beginning, that it was a short one because we did a lot of stuff today, so yeah. Thank everyone for joining today's makeup stream from yesterday. Check out our socials, especially check out Nightshade's Instagram and Blue Sky for her amazing artwork. Check out our Discord server, come join, hang out with our amazing community. Our amazing, unhinged community. Yeah. Am I missing anything? Indeed. Have a good day, night, where you guys are in the world. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Eat plenty of food, drink plenty of water. Catch you all later. Bye-bye.